following a less than stellar earnings report. Amazon shares dropped by almost 7% on Friday, leaving Jeff Bezos with a $7.5 billion loss. How could a world-class billionaire fall so low within hours? Isn't it shocking? With a loss of roughly $44 billion in value since January 1, Bezos, the second richest person in the world after Elon Musk, has become the third biggest wealth loser of the year. Well, there must be some controversy behind it that you need to know about. In this video, we will discover the whole reason for Jeff Bezos' billion loss. Keep watching with us until the end so you won't miss anything. Before getting into details, let's look at the history of Jeff Bezos and his net worth. An American businessman, media mogul, investor, computer programmer, and professional astronaut named Jeffrey Preston Bezos. He was the company's founder, executive chairman, and previous president and CEO. According to Bloomberg's Billionaires Index and Forbes, Bezos had a net worth of $114.5 billion as of November 2022 and was the wealthiest person in the world from 2017 to 2021. After-hours trading on Thursday saw a decline of up to 21% in Amazon shares after the company forecast slow Christmas sales. The 21% decline in the stock price causes Bezos' net worth to decrease by $23 billion. But following Friday's opening bell, the stock price and Bezos' bank account recovered, according to Forbes, a most recent ranking of the world's wealthiest individuals. The 58-year-old Bezos, whose wealth is derived from his part in Amazon, has a net worth of $126.9 billion as of Friday. The tech-heavy NASDAQ 100 index dropped 4.5%, and the benchmark S&P 500 index fell 3.6%, marking the lowest month since 2008. The 58-year-old father of four's wealth might rank as the fifth largest one-day decline in history, down to US $111 billion from its peak of US $214 billion in July 2021. Based on the Bloomberg Billionaires Index, if the stock market downturn trend continues today, Bezos' net worth already decreased by US $58 billion in 2022 due to a broader decline in technology stocks that has impacted Amazon and several other well-known companies hard. Bezos maintains a 10% stake in the Seattle-based e-commerce behemoth after resigning as the company's CEO in July 2021. He has invested a sizable portion of his wealth in the privately held rocket company Blue Origin. Andy Jassy, Jeff Bezos' replacement as CEO, has his work cut out for him at his navigation company amid a hostile economic climate that has drained profits from both Amazon and other blue-chip tech companies like Meta and Google. Before moving ahead, if you are new to our channel, then make sure to subscribe to our channel and remember to smash the bell icon for more. Let's continue. On Thursday, Amazon predicted that its sales for the year's final 3 months would be between $80 billion and $148 billion, significantly less than the $155.15 billion analysts had predicted. The company's cloud computing branch, Amazon Web Services, which was previously believed to be the driving force behind the company's rapid expansion, reported a 27.5% gain in sales for the quarter, which is the slowest rate of growth since 2014. Bezos is one of many business tycoons whose wealth has decreased over the past 12 months. Mark Zuckerberg's net worth has dropped from a historic high of $142 billion a year ago to barely $36.7 billion, even though he amassed a fortune after co-founding the social media network Facebook. Bezos' ex-wife Mackenzie Scott, who just requested a separation from her second husband, Dan Jewett, is also anticipated to lose US $7 billion due to the most recent market decline. After obtaining half of Bezos' assets in her divorce, Scott became the 12th richest person on the planet. She quickly established herself as a genuine philanthropist by contributing substantial sums of her wealth to deserving charities. Andy Jassy, the CEO of Seattle-based Amazon, acknowledged the uncertain economic conditions in a statement but downplayed the most recent decline affecting the business. Here's what Mr. Jassy said. It's clear that, particularly during these uncertain economic times, customers appreciate Amazon's continued focus on value and convenience. We're also encouraged by the steady progress we're making on lowering costs in our store fulfillment network, and have a set of initiatives that we're methodically working through that we believe will yield a stronger cost structure for the business moving forward. The macroeconomic situation is very dynamic, so we will balance our expenditures to be more efficient without jeopardizing our essential long-term strategic bets. We're confident that we're prepared to provide customers with a positive experience during this Christmas shopping season, because one thing won't change: our obsessive emphasis on the customer experience. Elon Musk, whose value was $320 billion at the beginning of November 2021, is now worth around $100 billion less, according to Forbes, which published the report a week ago. Mark Zuckerberg's net worth dropped by $11 billion on Thursday and decreased by approximately 76%, a loss of $100 billion from its highest point in September 2021. Zuckerberg is the founder and CEO of Meta, formerly known as Facebook. What do you think? Is it a big deal for top-notch billionaire Jeff Bezos after losing his billions? What impacts could Jeff Bezos face with Amazon after billion-dollar loss in his net worth? Keep watching to learn more. On September 19, 2019, Jeff Bezos, the founder and CEO of Amazon.com, spoke at a press conference at the National Press Club in Washington, D.C., a day before workers throughout the globe, along with more than 1,000 of his employees, are expected to stage a walkout to raise awareness of climate change. Bezos spoke about Amazon's sustainability initiatives. Bezos briefly overtook Buffett on Forbes' real-time billionaire rankings on July 22. Due to the excellent performance of Amazon stock and Buffett's $2.9 billion annual summer contribution to charity a week earlier. Following Amazon's good second quarter earnings announcement a week later, Bezos once again overtook Buffett in terms of net worth. His wealth hit a new high of $66.5 billion. While the net worths of the two billionaires were initially comparable, Bezos raced ahead in September and finished yesterday $6 billion ahead of Buffett. Since then, the lead has decreased by more than 50% to only $2.6 billion. Amazon announced that its first quarter sales growth had been the slowest since October 2001, increasing by only 7%. The business also experienced its first quarterly loss since 2015 due to a multi-billion-dollar write-down of its investment in electric vehicle manufacturer Rivian. Rising salary, fuel, and shipping cost inflation all harmed profitability. Most of Mr. Bezos' net worth comes from his ownership of Amazon, with the remainder coming from his rights to the space business Blue Origin and other ventures. Amazon's prediction of a further slowdown in revenue growth, between 3% and 7% in the upcoming quarter, triggered the most vigorous response from investors. Amazon CEO Jeff Bezos has invested billions of his own money in Blue Origin to compete with Elon Musk's SpaceX. Last year, Mr. Musk overtook Mr. Bezos as the wealthiest person in the world as the valuation of his electric vehicle firm, Tesla, rose to $1 trillion. Additionally, Mr. Bezos has promised to donate billions to a fund supporting initiatives to combat climate change. So what are your thoughts about this video? Let us know in the comments below.